come through the Wheeler Dealers workshop. There have been many memorable transformations, most of them for the better.
And this time, I'm properly speechless. I'm gobsmacked. Here you go, mate. More tea.
Thank you.
Brilliant, isn't it? I'm always right about what we need to do to the cars.
I've got 2 words for you.
Nice tea.
Yellow Escort.
Sort of forgotten about that one.
There's also a nice opportunity to get rid of this horrible metallic poo brown that can't be that desirable.
Up until yesterday, I would have agreed with you. But the more time I spend with the car, the more I like it. Now, paint. I don't want to fall out with you over this, but I thought long and hard about it. I want to come down quite firm and say that I really like this bronze colour.
I still think it might be nice to kind of freshen the whole thing up with a whole new colour, but maybe we just need to talk to a few more people, get a few more opinions.
Let's think about that. Very nervous about this. Am I going to be happy or sad with what I'm about to see?
I can't really be responsible for your emotions. You just need to kind of open your eyes gently and just enjoy.
No. What have you done? I wanted to keep the car in bronze and you've gone and painted it yellow. You've gone against everything I've said.
Not everything.
I said if you was going to do this, I was going to tear a strip off you.
Excellent news.
What do you think of the colour?
I think it's really good, it's period.
Excellent. I'm glad you like the colour because it was my decision to paint it in this colour. I like it as well. OK, let's just move on from that one, shall we? But there's been plenty of other transformations that we can celebrate. Take, for instance, the Cadillac Coupe.
I don't think you ever bought me a bigger dog's dinner.
Hey, you all right?
Well, I don't know.
I know, it's awesome, isn't it? Fantastic.
Look at it. Look at the state of it. I mean, I like the fins. I'll give you that. That's a classic little feature. I like that, but I don't like all the scratches and dents around those fins and the rust and the really rubbish paint and another massive dent at the front. Would it be rude if I got you to take it back?
What? You mad? No, I can't, and I won't.
Right, I can't put it off any longer. I now have to attend to perhaps one of the nastiest aspects of our Cadillac, and that is the bodywork. Welding can be a nightmare on cars of this age. Until you start, you never know what you're going to find and how long it's going to take to sort out. I'm using tape to define an area outside the rusty area in good metal, and I cut out the rot with a thin cutting disc. Now it's down to the magic of the paint shop, and I've got a fantastic...
He actually went 2-2 in, or 1-1, sorry, at Goulburn. Probably not that happy with his qualifying. He probably would have expected to be a bit closer to the front, but it's a long race here, much longer actually than what we had already this year. So we'll catch up with Sam. Hey mate, back on the second row. Are you happy with that position?
I wouldn't say it's ideal. We had a tough day yesterday. A lot of suspension issues, and coming to a new track, you've got to adapt to new corners, new bumps. So I wouldn't say we're happy, but we're staying positive. We've got a long race ahead of us. I'm not a bad starter, so I'm hoping we can get a good jump. And after morning warm-up, we sat on top, so we're feeling positive, and I think we can run with the boys on pole and the top 3.
I know there was quite some significant changes made from yesterday to today by the team on the bike. It's obviously worked and paid off because you were quickest this morning.
Yeah, no, I went out there, didn't want to crash, so I just kind of idled around sort of thing. I wouldn't say idle, but I just got into a groove and ended up going quicker than I did in qualifying. So, we're feeling positive that we can, like I said, stay with the front boys and, hopefully we can end up on the podium at the end because at this rate, it's all about points.
Good luck, enjoy the race, mate. If anybody can go personal best quickest in the morning session idling around, and they've made some pretty drastic changes to the bike that'll work. I'm actually looking forward to this race because as we can see here, what a huge run we've got to the first turn. These 600 Super Sport bikes are going to be absolutely full bore by the time we get there.
Thanks to Jason on the grid. Now let's check out the starting grid in this one. We've already heard from our pole sitter at Cambridge, Oliver, Gunther, and Callum Spriggs on the front row with Cambridge. Then it's Mitchell, Levy and Clark, Blythe Quinn and Scarcella. This race expected to be highly competitive. Bryden, Kyoto, Menzies, Burns, Knight, Collins, Spinks, Limonton, Price, then Anthony Quinn, Reese, Patrick Lee, Russell, White and Cox, Mags Russell and Simons, rounding out this very big field of 600 super sports. That is the scene here at Sydney Motorsport Park, and that, Steve Martin, is our pole sitter, Cambridge Oliver, who has crashed on the warm-up lap.
Oh no, he's not going to be able to restart the race. He's done too much damage to that bike. He's just pushed too hard.
Agreed. Here's the start. Away. Gunther got a flyer. Let's see how it transpires into the first turn, and Gunther will in fact take the lead. Callum Spriggs, the Queenslander, quickly into second on bike number 50, but he's passed on the outside now by Luke Mitchell, the New South Welshman, on machine 96. He was really good at Wakefield Park in the second round of the championship, so consistency is something he is more than capable of.
There's Sam Clark as well on the number 36 Kawasaki, just moving up the field. His first time here at Eastern Creek, and Callum Spriggs making up that top 5 at the moment. Good start by all the contenders. There's Scarcerella as well. Scarcerella on his privateer Honda, just in the mid-pack there.
So Gunther, he was the best to begin on the Yamaha YZF R6, the Queenslander. You're looking at the action up front, no less